Great afternoon. Happy and blessed Wednesday, everybody. Welcome. For those who do not know me, my name is Catherine Barnett and I go by Cat. And this is the Cat Barnett podcast. Welcome. We are on episode 19. And I also help people, but particularly women, who struggle with confidence in their faith and fitness by implementing strategies to gain clarity, direction, and purpose. Great evening. Welcome. This is Wednesday check in. How is everyone doing? I hope you are doing great. It's a little rainy here today in Indiana, so it's dull, but I am feeling great because we are a little over 40 days strong to the new year in 2025, and it is approaching quickly. And what's also approaching quickly is the holidays. And so, today's episode, I want to discuss how we can do healthy eating during the holidays. Thanksgiving, if you celebrate in America, it's coming up next week. Christmas is right around the corner. So, it's a great time to get in touch with family, friends, but there's also a lot of temptations around. So, today I want to give you all tips on how to still have your favorites, but eat healthy during the holidays. And also, ways that if you have diabetes, you can also eat healthy. So, because like I said, tis the season for, family, friends, and festive and lots of food. So, it's like, let's work on applying these tips that can help you stick to, eating healthy during the holidays. So, jumping right into it, you may not be able to control, if you're going somewhere, what food you're served, and you're going to see other people eating tempting treats. So, but if you have a plan in place that we'll go over today, it can make it very, very much easier. So, remember to eat close to your usual times to keep your blood sugar steady, and eat a small snack at your usual meal time if needed. That way, you can have a little less when dinner is being served. Also, if you're invited to a party, offer to bring or make a healthy dish so you can accommodate anybody who is being present at the party. Also, you can plan ahead your carb choices in advance. For example, if you're going to have a sweet treat and you might um, drink maybe a little bit, cut back on other carbs like potatoes, bread, or pasta dishes. And speaking of alcohol, if you're going to drink alcohol, avoid or limit alcohol. If you do have an alcoholic drink, avoid sugary mixers like juice or soda to add. And remember to eat food when you're drinking. And a big one, I believe, y'all, is don't skip meals to save up for your feast or the dinner you're going to eat with family or friends. Because when you're really hungry, you might be more likely to overeat. So definitely still keep in touch and stick to your routine of when you eat, and don't skip a meal. And if you're a diabetic that's going to be at these events, don't forget to check your blood sugar even in the middle of holiday festivities, because it's so crucial that where your blood sugar at is, so you're not, you know, eating a lot of things with sugar in them. And I believe too, when you're faced with a spread of delicious holiday foods, because that's going to happen, you can make healthy choices easier by filling at least half of your plate with vegetables and leave less room for unhealthy foods. um, I believe it's really, really hard at times when you're looking around and you're probably catching up with family members that you haven't seen in a while, to not be conscious of what you're putting on your plate. But hopefully, these are tips that will help you get conscious when you will be around family during the holidays. And another one that I really have been just applying in general is, eat slowly. Eat slowly, y'all, because um, sometimes if you're like me, your eyes are bigger than your stomach, especially when you're really hungry. So you just want to eat real fast. But if you eat slowly, it takes at least 20 minutes for your brain to realize that you're full. So take your time before deciding if you may want seconds. And I think that's going to be a really, really important tip for a lot of people during this holiday, and during this holiday season. And remember, don't forget also to drink plenty of water. And that's why there's ways you can still enjoy your favorite holidays. It's just all about and your favorite holiday treats during the holidays, but it's all about just in moderation. Focus on dishes that you really love and you can't get any other time of the year, if that's the treats you may want to eat. And sometimes there are too many holiday treats to fit into one meal. So instead of overeating, ask your host, if you're going somewhere, or if you're making food, that you can put aside for later, or if you are attending a Thanksgiving, ask your host if you can take your favorite treat home for later instead of eating it all there at once. And also, I believe it's very, very important that you keep moving during Thanksgiving or Christmas if you do celebrate it, because being active is going to be your secret holiday weapon. It can help you digest your food better and reduce stress, and help if you just feel very full. You know, if you have time, it may not, you don't have to have a lot of time, but for, a long walk, but even 10 minutes after a big meal will help with that digestive process. And you can even invite your friends and family to join you when you're staying active around the holidays. Because I know, like for me, next Thursday I actually will be traveling on Thanksgiving to Florida. So I'm already planning on how I'm going to eat before I hit the airport, if I eat at the airport, and when I get to my destination. So these are all crucial things. Planning ahead is also very, very important, I believe. If you may be tempted to eat, the holiday treats or just overeat, just kind of having an idea of what you might want to eat before you even get there can also help with you. Um, and just before I wrap up, I want to also address, to people, how we can support people who do have diabetes during this time and are going to be attending any holiday events. Because if you're hosting a holiday meal for people with diabetes, maybe offer holiday classics and healthier alternatives that they may be able to eat. Try leaving like sauces, dressings, and toppings on the side so your guests can, customize and get it how they feel and choose. And also, if you're managing diabetes, it's different for everyone because I have an aunt that has diabetes. Even at my young age, I'm borderline. So I have to, be aware of what I'm putting into my body, especially if you like me and you love the sweets, the treats, all the goodies. So, with a friend or family member that has diabetes, you can also offer support, to your friends and family with diabetes when they're managing their condition. You know, Even just a listening ear can be very helpful. But one recommendation and tip I will say is, avoid telling them what they should and shouldn't eat because when you have diabetes, you're already restricted and limited to what you can eat. So you need to, just give them grace and but just be supportive. And yes, I am borderline. It's kind of sad because it just runs in my family. So it's like I just have to be very aware of what I put into my body. So I hope these tips were very valuable and provided you some encouragement during us getting closer to the holidays, and that now you can probably and hopefully have a plan set in place for what you want to eat during the holidays. So this was a pretty short episode, but I hope it was very fruitful and provided y'all value. So I will be seeing you guys before Thanksgiving. So check back in here next Wednesday. And God's willing, you will want to come back because I will hopefully, if it all plays out, be having a very, very um awesome special guest on the podcast. So stay tuned. And as always, y'all, have a great rest of your Wednesday and week. And peace, love, and blessings. God bless.